Hey everybody, this is GGB. Today we're going to be doing the Conference of Champions. Those who don't know what the Conference of Champions is, you're probably recently new, and I do have a couple recently new subscribers, so I'll just explain it real quick. I came up with this idea before I was even actually a YouTuber, and the year I became a YouTuber, I tried it. I really enjoyed watching it by myself. Some of my friends enjoyed watching it, so I thought, why not make this into a full YouTube series? And that's what I did last year. It got a decent amount of likes. I think the highest video was about 80, but that's pretty high for my channel. So I decided, why not do it again this year? I had a lot of fun doing it last year. So basically, what the idea of Conference of Champions is everyone kept arguing. I've heard a lot of people argue about which conference is the best. SEC is the best. Big 10 is the best. Big 12 is the best. Pac-12 is not the best, but you know. American's an underrated conference, and I think a lot of these people have merit. They have a lot. They make good arguments when they're making these arguments, and I thought, why not figure it out once and for all? I'll make a little conference, a little tournament kind of thing, and we can determine which conference pumps out the best players. Obviously, we can't figure out which one's the best this year. We can't figure out which conference has produced the best NFL players that are still in the NFL. So I made these rosters for you guys. Basically, what it is there's, obviously, Power 5 conference, Group of 5 conferences, 10 teams, right? Then we have the independents, right? That's going to be 11 teams. 12 teams is going to be what we have because we also have the FCS Division 2, Division 3, the smaller colleges. So those are going to be the teams. Let's just start into it. We'll go over the rosters, and then you'll have an idea. I'll be releasing the video either a couple hours from now or it could be tomorrow at the latest, but the video will be out soon. So let's start with the number 1 overall seed, the Big Ten Titans. By the way, I decided the coach based on how well they did this year. For instance, Mike Vrabel went to Ohio State, and he had the best year of all the coaches who went to a Big Ten school. So therefore, the Titans are going to be the team for the Big Ten. For quarterback, we have Tom Brady out of Michigan, 96 overall. Russell Wilson out of Wisconsin at a 95 overall. And Drew Brees out of Purdue at an 86 overall. At running back, we have Saquon Barkley at 89 overall out of Penn State. Ezekiel Elliott at the 2 spot from Ohio State at 88 overall. And Raheem Mostert from Purdue at 86 overall. At fullback, we have Andy Yanovich out of Nebraska at 78 overall. At wide receiver, we'll have Stephon Diggs at 97 overall out of Maryland. Michael Thomas, 94 overall out of Ohio State. Allen Robinson at a 90 overall from Penn State. Terry McLaurin, 88 overall from Ohio State. Chris Godwin, 88 overall from Penn State. And DJ Moore, 84 overall out of Maryland. At tight end, we will be having George Kittle, 97 overall out of Iowa. Mike Gesicki, 85 overall from Penn State. And TJ Hawkinson, 84 overall from Iowa. At left tackle, we'll be playing Taylor Lewan, 86 overall from Michigan. Left guard, we'll have Richie Incognito from Nebraska at 90 overall, and Roger Saffold III from Indiana at 84 overall. At center, we have Corey Linsley from Ohio State, 88 overall, and Andrew Norwell, 83 overall from Ohio State. Right guard, we'll have Brandon Sheriff, an 87 overall guard from Iowa, and Kevin Zeitler, an 83 overall right guard from Wisconsin. The right tackle will have Tristan Wirfs, an 89 overall player out of Iowa, Ryan Ramczyk, an 89 overall player out of Wisconsin, and Brian Bulaga, 88 overall player out of Iowa. Left end, we'll have 95 overall J.J. Watt from Wisconsin, and 93 overall Joey Bosa from Ohio State. And at right end, we'll have Cameron Hayward, which is a 92 overall player out of Ohio State, and Nick Bosa, a 90 overall player out of Ohio State. Defensive tackle, we'll have Sebastian Joseph Day, an 83 overall player out of Rutgers. Maurice Hurst, 79 overall player from Michigan. Jonathan Hankins, a 79 overall player from Ohio State. Kawan Short, a 78 overall player from Purdue. And Daquan Jones, a 77 overall player from Penn State. At left outside linebacker, we'll have TJ Watt, a 93 overall player out of Wisconsin. And Rashawn Gary, an 80 overall player out of Michigan. At middle linebacker, we'll have 91 overall Levante David from Nebraska, 77 overall Devin Bush from Michigan, and 77 overall Joe Schobert from Wisconsin. Right outside linebacker, Yannick Ngakoue out of Maryland, who's 77 overall. Andrew Van Ginkel, 77 overall, man out of Wisconsin. At cornerback, we'll have 89 overall, Denzel Ward out of Ohio State. 87 overall, Marshawn Lattimore out of Ohio State. 85 overall, Bradley Roby out of Ohio State. 85 overall, J.C. Jackson out of Maryland. And 84 overall, Desmond King II out of Iowa. At free safety, we'll have 92 overall, Devin McCourty out of Rutgers. And 88 overall, Micah Hyde out of Iowa. At strong safety, we'll have 88 overall, Adrian Amos out of Penn State, and 84 overall, Logan Ryan out of Rutgers. At kicker, we'll have 80 overall, Robbie Gould out of Penn State, and at punter, we'll have 84 overall, Sam Cock from Nebraska. So I'd like to explain to you guys why this is the Big Ten Titans are the 1 seed, because the way I do it, it's the highest overall team is going to be the 1 seed. And the first 4 teams get bye, so we will not be seeing the Big Ten Titans week 1 in wild card weekend, but they will be the team to beat coming into the next year. Then we go to the number 2 seed, which is going to be the ACC Buccaneers. The ACC Buccaneers and SEC Giants are the same overall, but the ACC Buccaneers won. They won the play-in game, which I had them playing the Super Bowl, so there's no home field advantage, and the ACC Buccaneers won that game, which makes them the number 2 seed. But anyways, let's get into the players. At quarterback, we have 91 overall, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, 90 overall, Deshaun Watson from Clemson, and 85 overall, Matt Ryan from Boston College. At running back, we're going to have 94 overall, Dalvin Cook from Florida State, 82 overall, James Conner from Pittsburgh, and 80 overall, Cam Akers from Florida State. At fullback, we're going to have Gabe Nabbers, a 66 overall player from Florida State. At wide receiver, we're going to have 99 overall DeAndre Hopkins, 85 overall Tyler Boyd from Pittsburgh, 84 overall Devontae Parker from Louisville, 82 overall Mike Williams from Clemson, 82 overall Jamison Crowder from Duke, and 81 overall Sammy Watkins from Clemson. At tight end, we're going to have 93 overall Darren Waller from Georgia Tech. At 83 overall, we're going to have Eric Ebron from UNC. And 80 overall, we're going to have Greg Olsen from Miami. At left tackle, we're going to have Dwayne Brown, 83 overall tackle from Virginia Tech. 82 overall, Mekhi Becton from Louisville. And 80 overall, Anthony Costanzo from Boston College. At left guard, we're going to have 84 overall Joe Thuney from NC State. And 79 overall, Laken Tomlinson from Duke. At center, we're going to have 92 overall Rodney Hudson from Florida State and 84 overall Brandon Linder from Miami. At right guard, we're going to have 89 overall Wyatt Teller from Virginia Tech and 86 overall Shaq Mason from Georgia Tech. At right tackle, we're going to have 78 overall Brian O'Neill out of Pittsburgh. By the way, this Brad Seaton guy is technically not supposed to be on the team, but you can't cut an injured player. So he's going to be on the team, technically speaking, just not going to make any impact because he's hurt. Left end, we're going to have 87 overall Brian Burns out of Florida State and 80 overall Dexter Lawrence II out of Clemson. Right end, we're going to have 9 overall Aaron Donald out of Pittsburgh and 92 overall Calais Campbell out of Miami. At defensive tackle, we'll have 90 overall Grady Jarrett out of Clemson, 83 overall DJ Reader out of Clemson, Derek Nottie, 81 overall out of Florida State, 78 overall Sheldon Rankins out of Louisville, and 74 overall Justin Jones out of NC State. Left outside linebacker, we're going to have Chandler Jones, a 94 overall player out of Syracuse. Middle linebacker, we're going to have 81 overall Tremaine Edmonds out of Virginia Tech, 78 overall Vince Williams out of Florida State, and 75 overall Cole Holcomb out of UNC. Right outside linebacker, we're going to have 84 overall Bradley Chubb out of NC State, 80 overall Matt Milano out of Boston College, and Harold Landry III, 80 overall out of Boston College as well. At quarterback, we're going to have 97 overall Jalen Ramsey from Florida State, 94 overall Jair Alexander from Louisville, 89 overall Kyle Fuller out of Virginia Tech, 89 overall Kendall Fuller out of Virginia Tech, and 81 overall Kawan Williams out of Pittsburgh. At free safety, we're going to have 90 overall Justin Simmers out of Boston College, and 89 overall Jesse Bates III out of Wake Forest. At strong safety, we're going to have 89 overall Derwin James Jr. out of Florida State, and 86 overall John Johnson III out of Boston College. At kicker, we're going to have 84 overall Harrison Butker out of Georgia Tech, and at punter, we're going to have 79 overall Bradley Pinion out of Clemson. Going on to the 3 seed, it's going to end up being the SEC Giants, my guys. And the depth chart actually is going to have Dak Prescott starting. So we're going to have Dak Prescott out of Mississippi State at 87 overall. Backing him, we're going to have Ryan Tannehill, 87 overall at Texas A&M, and Matthew Stafford, 81 overall at Georgia. Running back, we're going to have 96 overall Nick Chubb at Georgia, 95 overall Derrick Henry at Alabama, and 94 overall Alvin Kamara at Tennessee. Fullback, we're going to have 72 overall Tyree Blasingame out of Vanderbilt. Wide receiver, we're going to have 95 overall Julio Jones, 92 overall Amari Cooper, 91 overall Mike Evans, 90 overall OBJ, 89 overall DK Metcalf out of Ole Miss, and 88 overall Calvin Ridley out of Alabama. At tight end, we're going to have 87 overall Hunter Henry, 86 overall Jared Cook, and 83 overall Evan Engram. At left tackle, we're going to have 89 overall Laramie Tunsil, at 87 overall Andrew Whitworth, and at left guard, we're going to have 86 overall Elton Jenkins, and 85 overall David Andrews. At center, we're going to have 86 overall Frank Ragnow, and 86 overall Ryan Kelly. At right guard, we're going to have 83 overall Marquise Pouncey, and 83 overall Eric McCoy. And at right tackle, we're going to have 87 overall Lyle Collins, and 87 overall Trent Brown. At left end, we're going to have 89 overall Daniel Hunter. At right end, we're going to have 98 overall Myles Garrett, 89 overall Melvin Ingram III, and 84 overall Quinnen Williams. At defensive tackle, we'll have 94 overall Fletcher Cox, 92 overall Chris Jones, 88 overall Jonathan Allen, 87 overall Daron Payne, and 82 overall Sheldon Richardson. At left outside linebacker, we're going to have 96 overall Von Miller, 89 overall Zadarius Smith, and 87 overall Jadeveon Clowney. At middle linebacker, we're going to have 87 overall Roquan Smith, 86 overall Deion Jones, and 84 overall Devin White. At right outside linebacker, we're going to have KJ Wright, 83 overall player. At cornerback, we're going to have 99 overall Stephon Gilmore, 92 overall Tre'Davious White, 91 overall Marlon Humphrey, 88 overall Darius Slay Jr., and 87 overall Casey Hayward Jr. At free safety, we're going to have Eddie Jackson, at 89 overall, 88 and 88 overall Minkah Fitzpatrick. At strong safety, we're going to have 95 overall Tyrann Mathieu and 90 overall Jamal Adams. At kicker, we're going to have 83 overall Josh Lambo and 82 overall. At punter, we're going to have 82 overall J.K. Scott. Moving on to the fourth seed, this is going to be the last team that ends up getting the bye, and that is going to be actually the Pac-12 football team. I'm going to call them the Redskins. Pac-12 Redskins. At quarterback, we're going to have 95 overall Aaron Rodgers, 78 overall Justin Herbert, and 77 overall Jared Goff. At running back, we're going to have 98 overall Christian McCaffrey, 83 overall Phillip Lindsay, and 83 overall Ronald Jones II. At fullback, there's no true fullback for Pac-12, trust me, I looked, so we're going to end up moving the fourth best running back, which would be Zach Moss at Utah. He's going to be their fullback, so Zach Moss, 74 overall Zach Moss. Wide receiver, we're going to have 93 overall Keenan Allen, 87 overall Robert Woods, 86 overall Brandon Cooks, 84 overall Juju Smith-Schuster, 83 overall Marvin Jones Jr., and 80 overall Deshaun Jackson. At tight end, we're going to have 87 overall Austin Hooper, 86 overall Rob Gronkowski, and 82 overall Zach Ertz. At left tackle, we're going to have 91 overall Tyron Smith, 84 overall Garrett Bowles, and 79 overall Colton Miller. At left guard, we're going to have 76 overall Andrews Pete, and 71 overall Isaac Sumalo. Center, we're going to have 87 overall Alex Mack, and 70 overall Patrick McCarry. At right guard, we're going to have 87 overall David DeCastro, and 71 overall Mike Remmers. At right tackle, we're going to have 94 overall Mitchell Schwartz. At left end, we're going to have 93 overall Cameron Jordan, 84 overall Eric Armstead, and 82 overall Jarrell Casey. At right end, we're going to have 84 overall Leonard Williams. At defensive tackle, we're going to have 91 overall DeForest Buckner, 89 overall Kenny Clark, 88 overall Vita Vea, 84 overall Tyson Alualu, and 78 overall Danny Shelton. Left outside linebacker, we're going to have 79 overall Anthony Barr, and 78 overall Shaq Thompson. At middle linebacker, we're going to have 91 overall Eric Kendricks, 79 overall Jayon Brown, and 78 overall Blake Martinez. Right outside linebacker, we're going to have 86 overall Miles Jack, 78 overall Bobby Okereke, and that's it. At cornerback, we're going to have 88 overall Marcus Peters, 87 overall Richard Sherman, 82 overall Byron Murphy Jr., 82 overall Jimmy Smith, and 81 overall Dory Jackson. At free safety, we're going to have 84 overall Marcus Williams and 83 overall Justin Reed. At strong safety, we're going to have 91 overall Buda Baker and 87 overall Jordan Poyer. At kicker, we're going to have 78 overall Mason Crosby, and at punter, we're going to have 86 overall Johnny Hecker. So this is going to be the first team that's actually going to be I don't know how to explain this. It's going to be the first team that's going to be playing Wild Card Weekend, and that's going to be the FCS Division II, Division III Buffalo Bills. And that's going to be at quarterback. We're going to have 75 overall Jimmy Garoppolo, 74 overall Ryan Fitzpatrick, and 72 overall Carson Wentz. At running back, we're going to have 86 overall Austin Eckler, 84 overall James Robinson, and 77 overall David Johnson. Fullback, we're going to have 87 overall Kyle Juszczyk. Wide receiver, we're going to have 98 overall Tyreek Hill, 89 overall Adam Thielen, 86 overall Cooper Kupp, 82 overall John Brown, 88 overall Tyrell Williams, and 77 overall Kendrick Bourne. At tight end, we're going to have 84 overall Dallas Goedert, 80 overall Robert Tonyan, and 78 overall Nick Boyle. At left tackle, we're going to have 94 overall Teron Armstead and 71 overall Jordan Mailata. At left guard, we're going to have 89 overall Ali Marpet, 76 overall Mike Iupati, and 74 overall Matt Filer. At center, we're going to have 89 overall Ryan Jensen and 85 overall J.C. Treader. And at right guard, we're going to have 75 overall Alex Kappa. At right tackle, we're going to have 70 overall Billy Turner and 70 overall Titus Howard. Left up end, we're going to have 88 overall Keem Hicks, 77 overall John Franklin Myers. Watch out for that guy because he made a lot of plays in the playing game. That's how we ended up with them at the 5 seed instead of the 6 seed. He made a lot of plays down the stretch that ended up hurting the Big 12. We'll get to them soon. 73 overall Benson Mayowa. Right end, we're going to have 80 overall Shelby Harris. Defensive tackle, we're going to have 85 overall Brandon Williams, 83 overall Grover Stewart, 82 overall David Onyemata, 80 overall Damon Snacks Harrison Sr., and 80 overall Javon Hargrave. At left side linebacker, we're going to have 89 overall Darius Leonard and 82 overall Matthew Judon. At middle linebacker, we're going to have 76 overall LJ Fort, 74 Patrick Owusu. Again, another player that I didn't expect to be very good, but he made a lot of big plays down the stretch against the Big 12. 70 overall Alex Singleton out of Montana State. At right outside linebacker, we're gonna we'll see Foyusad Oluwakan, 81 overall player, and 74 overall Samson Ibukum. At cornerback, we're gonna have 90 overall James Bradbury IV, 90 overall player, and 84 overall Kenny Moore II, 81 overall Janoris Jenkins, 80 overall Malcolm Butler, and 79 overall Taron Johnson. Free safety, we're going to have 80 overall Jeremy Chin and 76 overall Brandon Carr. At strong safety, we're going to have 82 overall Jacquet Tart and 77 overall Kyle Duggar. At kicker, we're going to have 79 overall Greg Zerline, and at punter, we're going to have 78 overall Chris Jones. Now, this is the Big 12 team that ended up losing in the playing game, but I think has a lot of potential this year. At quarterback, we're going to have 99 overall Patrick Mahomes, 84 overall Baker Mayfield, and 82 overall Kyler Murray. At running back, we're going to have 88 overall Joe Mixon, 87 overall Chris Carson, and 82 overall David Montgomery. Fullback, we're going to have 68 overall Andrew Beck out of Texas. At wide receiver, we're going to have 87 overall Tyler Lockett, 83 overall Sterling Shepard, 80 overall Marquise Brown, 79 overall Danny Amendola, 79 overall CeeDee Lamb, and 76 overall D.D. Westbrook. Tight end, we're going to have 88 overall Mark Andrews, 73 overall Blake Jarwin, and 67 overall Jeff Swaim. Left tackle, we're going to have 94 overall Trent Williams and 76 overall Russell Okung. At left guard, we're going to have 81 overall Kalichi Osamele and 77 overall Dalton Reisner. At center, we're going to have 80 overall Cody Whitehair and 70 overall Cody Ford. At right guard, we're going to have 77 overall Mark Lewinsky and 73 overall Quentin Spain. At right tackle, we're going to have 88 overall Lane Johnson, 82 overall Orlando Brown Jr., and that's it. At left end, we're going to have 82 overall Emmanuel Agba and 73 overall Alex Okafor. At right end, we're going to have 83 overall Jerry Hughes and 73 overall Kerry Hyder. At defensive tackle, we're going to have 77 overall Puna Ford, 74 overall Malcolm Brown, 71 overall Neville Gallimore, 70 overall David Irving, and 67 overall Stacy McGee. Left side linebacker, we're going to have 78 overall Jordan Brooks, 73 overall, Bruce Irvin, 72 overall, A.J. Klein, and 69 overall, Kaiser White. Middle linebacker, we're going to have 79 overall, Nick Kwiatkowski, 77 overall, Kenneth Murray Jr., and 76 overall, Jordan Hicks. At cornerback, we're going to have 90 overall, Xavier Howard, 87 overall, Chris Harris Jr., 84 overall, Jason Verrett, 77 overall, Trey Flowers, and 76 overall, DJ Reed Jr. Free safety, we're going to have 82 overall, Quandre Diggs, and 82 overall, Earl Thompson III. At strong safety, we're going to have 80 overall, Deshaun Elliott, and 79 overall, Tony Jefferson II. At kicker, we're going to have 87 overall, Justin Tucker, and punter, we're going to have 83 overall, Tress Way. Moving on to the first group of 5 team, although technically it's not. It's going to be the independent Chiefs. If you're wondering why this is the Chiefs, it's going to be because Andy Reid actually went to BYU. So, most of this is going to be Notre Dame, by the way. At 67, a quarterback at 67 overall, we have Taysom Hill, and 59 overall, Deshaun Kaiser. Running back, we have 78 overall, Jamal Williams, 70 overall, Theo Riddick, and 68 overall, Josh Adams. At fullback, we have 77 overall, Anthony Sherman. By the way, if you're wondering why UConn's on here, for 1 year, they're moving to an FCS Division II, Division III, but they played independent this year. So, actually, the Chiefs end up with some really solid players for a year. So, if they're going to win, they got to do it this year because they ended up getting a lot of talent from UConn. Wide receiver, we got 85 overall, Will Fuller, 81 overall, Golden Tate, 77 overall, Chase Claypool, 73 overall, Andy Isabella, 72 overall, Miles Boykin, and 72 overall, TJ Jones. Tight end, we have 83 overall, Kyle Rudolph, 76 overall, Tyler Eifert, and 72 overall, Cole Kmet. At left tackle, we have 93 overall, Ronnie Stanley. At 77, we have Alejandro Villanueva. And at left guard, we have 95 overall, Quentin Nelson, and 68 overall, Matthew Pert. At center, we're going to have 70 overall, Nick Martin, and 64 overall, Sam Mustipher. Right guard, we're going to have 98 overall, Zach Martin, 62 and 62 overall, Alex Bars. Right tackle, we're going to have 80 overall, Mike McGlinchey, 69 overall, Elijah Wilkinson, and that's it. At left end, we're going to have 88 overall, Stephon Tuitt, 79 overall, Romeo Aquara, and 73 overall, Ziggy Ansah. And at right end, we're going to have Jerry Tillery, 74 overall player. Defensive tackle, we're going to have 76 overall, Folo Runso Fatukasi, 71 overall, Shamar Steven, 67 overall, Khalid Kareem, 67 overall, Isaac Rokel, and 66 overall, Sheldon Day. Left side linebacker, we're going to have 81 overall, Kyle Van Noy, 74 overall, Drew Tranquil, and 71 overall, Sion Takataki. At middle linebacker, we're going to have 92 overall, Fred Warner, 67 overall, Monte Teo, and 66 overall, Harvey Lange. At right side linebacker, we're going to have 77 overall, Jalen Smith. Cornerback, we're going to have 88 overall, Byron Jones, 74 overall, Michael Davis, 72 overall, Troy Pride Jr., 69 overall, Bleedy Red Wilson, and 69 overall, Obi Melifonwu. At free safety, we're going to have 75 overall, Julian Love, and 72 overall, Daniel Sorensen. At strong safety, we're going to have 93 overall, Harrison Smith, and 72 overall, Matthias Farley. At kicker, we're going to have 63 overall, Justin Yoon. If you're wondering where you can find this guy, Madden, you can't find him. I had to make him because they had no kicker. So we made him the worst kicker. Don't worry, we've been the worst kicker in the league. So that's we put the independents at a disadvantage there. At punter, we're going to have 65 overall, Tyler Newsome. Okay, moving on to the 8C, which you'll be seeing in the next episode, and that's going to be the Mountain West Saints. And if you're wondering why they're the Saints, even no quarterback went to a Mountain West school, so Sean Payton coached at one, which is why they're the Saints. So, quarterback with the 88 overall, Josh Allen, and 83 overall, Derek Carr, and 68 overall, Jordan Love. At running back, we're going to have 76 overall, Rashad Penny, 75 overall, Alexander Madison, and 71 overall, Brian Hill. At fullback, we're going to have 66 overall, Nick Bodden. At wide receiver, we have 99 overall, Devontae Adams, 82 overall, Michael Gallup, 76 overall, Rashard Higgins, 74 overall, Preston Williams, 71 overall, Olabisi Johnson, and 71 overall, Cedric Wilson. On tight end, we're going to have 72 overall, Virgil Green, 72 overall, Jacob Hollister, and 66 overall, Josh Oliver. At left tackle, we're going to have 79 overall, Charles Long Jr., 72 overall, Donald Penn, 65 overall, Ty Sombrello, and 63 overall, David Questenberry. Left guard, we're going to have 88 overall, Joe Batonio, and 77 overall, Chase Roulier. At center, we're going to have 79 overall, Weston Richburg, and 78 overall, Matt Paradis. Right guard, we're going to have 75 overall, Austin Corbett, and 71 overall, Nitane Muti. At right tackle, we're going to have Noah. At left end, we're going to have 87 overall, DeMarcus Lawrence, and 67 overall, Billy Wynn. Right end, we're going to have 74 overall, Morgan Fox, and 67 overall, Carl Granderson. Defensive tackle, we're going to have 72 overall, Tyrell Crawford, 70 overall, Tyler Davidson, 70 overall, Mike Purcell, 64 overall, Eddie Yarbrough, and 62 overall, Curtis Weaver. At left side linebacker, we're going to have 88 overall, Shaquille Barrett, 74 overall, Malik Reed. Middle linebacker, we're going to have 96 overall, Bobby Wagner, 78 overall, Leighton Vander Esch, and 74 overall, Logan Wilson. Right outside linebacker, we're going to have 73 overall, Nick Vigil, and 72 overall, Kyler Fackrell. At cornerback, we're going to have 74 overall, Nevin Lawson, 71 overall, Orlando Scandrick, 69 overall, Jamar Taylor, 65 overall, Luke Barku, and 64 overall, Dante Dion. Free edge safety, we're going to have 77 overall, DeMonte Kazee, and 69 overall, Andrew Wingard. Strong safety, we're going to have 78 overall, Deshaun Gibson Sr., 70 overall, George Iloka. Kicker, we're going to have 84 overall, Jason Sanders, and punter, we're going to have 78 overall, Corey Bojorquez. Moving on, the next team's going to be the Americans, so this is going to be the team that they're going to end up facing, the Mountain West Saints are going to end up facing, and it's actually going to be the American Steelers. Mike Tomlin coached in Memphis, if you're wondering why this team. At 67 overall, we're going to have Kyle Allen. At 66 overall, Case Keenum. 65 overall, Blake Bortles. At running back, we're going to have 85 overall, Marlon Mack. 82 overall, Latavius Murray. And 79 overall, Antonio Gibson. At fullback, we're going to have 68 overall, Bruce Miller. Wide receiver, we're going to have 87 overall, Robbie Anderson. 87 overall, Cole Beasley. 84 overall, Emmanuel Sanders. 82 overall, Cortland Sutton. 76 overall, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And 75 overall, Darnell Mooney. Tight end, we're going to 99 overall, Travis Kelce, 74 overall, Jordan Akins, and 67 overall, Josiah DeGuara. At left tackle, we're going to have 81 overall, Dean Dawkins, and 66 overall, Josh Jones. At left guard, we're going to have 68 overall, Matt Hennessy, and 59 overall, Kofi Michia. At center, we're going to have 93 overall, Jason Kelsey, and 61 overall, Jordan Devey. At right guard, we're going to have 74 overall, Austin Reeder, and 67 overall, Justin McCray. At right tackle, we're going to have 72 overall, Kelvin Beachum Jr., and 65 overall, Justin Murray. Left up end, we're going to have 80 overall, Derek Wolfe, and 71 overall, Aaron Lynch. Right end, we're going to have 71 overall, Jannard Avery, and 69 overall, Marcus Hunt. Defensive tackle, we're going to have 86 overall, Matthew Ioannidis, 84 overall, Linville Joseph, 80 overall, Ed Oliver, 70 overall, Tristan Hill, and 70 overall, DeAndre Sinnott. Left outside linebacker, we're going to have 83 overall, Hassan Reddick, and 75 overall, Tyus Bowser. Middle linebacker, we're going to have 70 overall, Landon Roberts, 68 overall, Tahir Whitehead, and 65 overall, Tyler Matakovich. Right outside linebacker, we're going to have 85 overall, Jason Pierre-Paul, and 77 overall, Eric Wilson. At cornerback, we're going to have 86 overall, Shaquille Griffin, 85 overall, A.J. Boye, 84 overall, William Jackson III, 77 overall, Tavon Young, 76 overall, Rock Ya-Sing. At free safety, we're going to have 78 overall, Memphis, and 69 overall, Chris Banjo. 78 overall, Bobby McCain. I don't know what I was thinking. Strong safety, we're going to have 74 overall, Clayton Geathers, and 68 overall, Roger Keemer Jr. At kicker, we're going to have 80 overall, Matt Prater, and at punter, we're going to have 83 overall, Thomas Morstead. Now moving on, this is the team that's going to be taking the Independence in the opening wildcard round. That's actually going to be the Conference USA Vikings. So, at 68 overall, they're going to have Nick Mullins from Southern Mississippi, 61 overall, Jeff Driscoll, and 60 overall, Taylor Heineke. At running back, we're going to have 90 overall, Aaron Jones, 80 overall, Devin Singletary, and 74 overall, Boston Scott. At fullback, we're going to have 71 overall, Jeremy Cox. Wide receiver, we're going to have 83 overall, T.Y. Hilton, 75 overall, Zach Pascal, 73 overall, Travis Fulgham, 73 overall, Richard James Jr., 72 overall, Trent Taylor, and 71 overall, Jalen Guyton. Tight end, we're going to have 82 overall, Tyler Higbee, 80 overall, Jonas Smith, and 78 overall, Jack Doyle. Left tackle, we're going to have 69 overall, George Fant, 63 overall, Rashad Hill. At left guard, we're going to have 73 overall, Will Hernandez, and 71 overall, Forrest Lamp. At center, we're going to have 64 overall, Jordan Mills, 62 overall, Cameron Clark. Right guard, we're going to have 76 overall, Nate Davis, 60 overall, Cameron Tom. Right tackle, we're going to have 73 overall, DeMar Dotson, and 67 overall, Chris Hubbard. At left end, we're going to have 76 overall, Vinny Curry. At right end, we're going to have 80 overall, Trey Hendrickson, 79 overall, Marcus Davenport, and 73 overall, Roy Robertson Harris. Defensive tackle, we're going to have 79 overall, Larry Ogunjobi, 73 overall, Vernon Butler Jr., 69 overall, Justin Ellis, 69 overall, Christian Covington, and 68 overall, Raheem Nunez-Roches. Left side linebacker, we're going to have 81 overall, Jamie Collins. Middle linebacker, we're going to have 69 overall, Neville Hewitt, 66 overall, Albert McKellen, and 65 overall, Joel Ayubun Iwe. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Right outside linebacker, we're going to have 72 overall, Jalen Ferguson, 72 overall, O'Shane Zimmernes, 71 overall, Alex Highsmith. At cornerback, we're going to have 85 overall, Bryce Callahan, 84 overall, Darius Williams, 80 overall, L'Jarius Sneed, 76 overall, Javarius Ward, and 75 overall, Darrell Roberts. Free safety, we're going to have 88 overall, Kevin Byard, and 71 overall, Andrew Sendejo. Strong safety, we're going to have 75 overall, Xavier Woods, and 73 overall, Jonathan Cyprian. Kicker, we're going to have 81 overall, Chris Boswell, and a punter, we're going to have 80 overall, Jack Fox. If you're wondering why this team's the Vikings, it's because one of the defensive coordinators for the Vikings actually coached at a Conference USA school. I was trying to remember it, I couldn't. But that's why no head coach either coached at a Conference USA team or went to a Conference USA team, so that's what I had to go to. So now it moves on to the 11 seed, which is going to be the MAC. This is the team that's going to end up facing the Big 12 in the first round, and the MAC's a little bit scary, so let me explain to you why. 79 overall, we have Big Ben Roethlisberger, quarterback. 50 overall, we have Cooper Rush, and 49 overall, Logan Woodside. At running back, we're going to have 87 overall, Kareem Hunt, 64 overall, Jonathan Ward, and 64 overall, Levante Bellamy. Fullback, we're going to have 70 overall, Roosevelt Nix. At wide receiver, we're going to have 86 overall, Antonio Brown, 85 overall, Kenny Golladay, 83 overall, Corey Davis, 79 overall, Julian Edelman, 79 overall, Deontay Johnson, and 70 overall, Willie Snead IV. Tight end, we're going to have 66 overall, Tyler Conklin, 62 overall, Michael Roberts, and 60 overall, Mason Schreck. At left tackle, we're going to have 55 overall, Willie Beavers. Left guard, we're going to have 54 overall, John Kenoy. Center, we're going to have 60 overall, Greg Manx, and 56 overall, Luke Juriga. Right guard, we're going to have 92 overall, Brandon Brooks, 75 overall, Brian Winters, 55 overall, Ryan Hunter. Right tackle, we're going to have 85 overall, Taylor Moton, 64 overall, Chukwuemeka Okorofor, and 58 overall, Elijah Nkansa. At left end, we're going to have 77 overall, Max Crosby, and 63 overall, Joe Osman. Right end, we're going to have 69 overall, Steven Means, and 62 overall, Pat O'Connor. Defensive tackle, we're going to have 72 overall, Doug Costin, 66 overall, Trayvon Hester, 62 overall, Ola Sungani Aden-Iyi, 61 overall, Tuzar Skipper, and 60 overall, Damone Harris. On the left outside linebacker, we're going to have 97 overall, Khalil Mack, 71 overall, Terrell Basham. Middle linebacker, we're going to have 67 overall, Robert Spillane, 62 overall, Ulysses Gilbert III, and 56 overall, Kettner Cup. Right outside linebacker, we're going to have 69 overall, Justin March, and 67 overall, Sutton Smith. Cornerback, we're going to have 80 overall, Sean Murphy Bunting, 75 overall, TJ Carey, 75 overall, Darius Phillips, 68 overall, Kadar Holman, and 65 overall, Xavier Crawford. Free safety, we're going to have 83 overall, Jimmy Ward, and 75 overall, Jaleel Aday. Strong safety, we're going to have 69 overall, Kazon Frazier, and 63 overall, Cam Lewis. Kicker, we're going to have 68 overall, Sam Sloman, and punter, we're going to have 85 overall, Brett Kern. So moving on to the last one. By the way, this is the last seed, and it's going to end up being the Sun Belt Eagles, if you were wondering. And it's just, if you're wondering, there is no Brandon Silvers and Levi Brown in the actual game. I had to make these two guys up because there is no quarterback for the Sun Belt. Don't worry, I they're the 2 worst quarterbacks in the game, so there's definitely not like an advantage or something. And these are definitely 2 quarterbacks who actually went to Sun Belt schools, and they actually played in the Sun Belt. They're just not in the game. So that's who the quarterbacks is. By the way, the Sun Belt it doesn't have enough people in it. I'll explain it to you as you go. But at quarterback, we have 42 overall Brandon Silvers and 36 overall Levi Brown. At running back, we're going to have 77 overall Jarek McKinnon, 77 overall J.D. McKissick, and 75 overall Matt Breida. Fullback, we're going to have 63 overall Jordan Chun. By the way, this is the first one. We had a lot of running backs, and there was no fullback, so one of the running backs became a fullback, and that was Jordan Chun. He was the best fullback. Wide receiver, we're going to have Damian Willis, 66 overall, 63 overall Robert Davis, 63 overall Marcus Green, 63 overall Penny Hart, 62 overall Omar Bayless, and 57 overall Blake Mack. At tight end, this is actually after Gerald Everett, our running back, so that's just why it doesn't look great. 77 overall Gerald Everett, 56 overall Elijah McGuire, and 50 overall Darrington Evans. A left tackle, we're going to have 68 overall Kendall Lamb and Will Lutz. Many of you might know, we didn't have enough for the offensive line, so kicker has become an offensive lineman. That's Will Lutz, 12 overall. Left guard, we're going to have Kevin Dotson, 70 overall player, and A.J. Howard, 20 overall player. Again, safeties, and I think one of them is a safety, one of them is a kicker, and then 3 of them are actual, 2 of them are running backs, and there's 6 actual offensive linemen. So 67 overall, we have Daniel Kilgore, and 57 overall, Aaron Brewer. At right guard, we're going to have 18 overall Jalen Moore and 12 overall Raymond Kelly. So hopefully these guys don't see the field, otherwise it's not going to go well. 71 overall, we have Tyne Secchi, and 71 overall, Robert Hunt. Yay. Left end, again, we didn't have enough defensive ends, so this is why you see players like this. We had to move safeties and corners to rushing and passers. 72 overall, Ronald Blair III, 49 overall, Simeon Thomas, and 48 overall, Denzel Rice. At right end, we have 77 overall, Mario Addison. Defensive tackle, we have 3, which is the minimum amount you can have on a roster, so this is what we have it. Normally we had 5 for all the other teams, we have 3 for this one. 76 overall, Steve McClendon. 63 overall, Justin Hamilton. 62 overall, Christian Ringo. Left outside linebacker, we have 62 overall, Chris Odom. 61 overall, Brendan Trawick. And 58 overall, Clifton Duck. At middle linebacker, we have 91 overall, Demario Davis. And 68 overall, David Mayo. Right outside linebacker, we have 72 overall, Akeem Davis-Gaither. At corner, we have 78 overall, Josh Norman. 74 overall, Shannon Sullivan. 67 overall, Kendall Viller. 65 overall, Tay Hayes. 64 overall, Michael Jacquet III. At free safety, we're going to have 68 overall, J.J. Wilcox, and 65 overall, Jeremy Reeves. Strong safety, we're going to have 74 overall, Tracy Walker. 64 overall, Doug Middleton. At kicker, we're going to have 81 overall, Youngwei Koo. And at punter, we're going to have 75 overall, St. Martin. So you met all the players. This is all the players that are going to end up playing in these games. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to start the tournament. I am hyped. I'm pumped. So I hope you guys are as pumped as me. Hopefully we'll have the next episode out in a couple of hours or tomorrow at the very latest. But I hope you guys are excited as I am for this thing. Hey everybody, this is GGB Co-host Pupper saying don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Every like is another win that the Jets get next year. So don't make Puppers sad. Make Puppers happy and give the Jets wins. They're free. They just hit that little button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button too so you can see some more amazing content coming your way. But hey everybody, this is GGB Co-host Pupper saying adios amigos.